Tonight, 28 million American children are one step closer to getting a COVID vaccine. A panel of FDA officials voting this afternoon to authorize Pfizer's vaccine for kids 5 to 11. Local 5's Sarah Beckman explains what this means for your family and what happens next.
In a nearly unanimous vote, an advisory panel at the Food and Drug Administration voted today in support of the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11. The vote kicks off the authorization process for the two-shot vaccine. Here's the timeline tonight. Leaders of the FDA will officially sign off, and that could happen as early as tonight. If and when this happens, the White House will start shipping the youth-specified doses. 94,000 of those doses are going directly to Iowa this week. Next, the process goes to the CDC. A panel is meeting Tuesday to discuss the same data reviewed by the FDA. If that group gives the green light for the shot for kids, CDC Director Rochelle Walensky will then sign off and shots will start to go into the arms of kids across America. So if all goes to plan, children ages 5 to 11 could begin the vaccination process as early as next week and become fully vaccinated by Christmas. Sarah Beckman, Local 5 News, Weir, Iowa.
And here in Iowa, an estimated 284,000 children would become eligible for shots if Pfizer's vaccine is approved. A Kaiser Family Foundation poll finds 1/3 of parents will get their kids vaccinated as soon as the shot is authorized. But that means there are others who are still hesitant to get in line. One of the concerns we're hearing, children are far less likely to get seriously ill from COVID compared to adults. So why is the vaccine necessary for them? The director of the National Institutes of Health chiming in.
But one shouldn't actually discount the fact that kids can get pretty sick with COVID-19. Sadly, more than 700 children have died of COVID since this pandemic began. Kids can also get the long COVID consequences, even though they might not have a severe case. It turns out some of them just don't seem to recover. They have the fatigue, the brain fog, makes it hard to function in school.
So what do we know about the data of the Pfizer study done on kids in this particular age group, and how can parents weigh the benefits versus the risks of getting the COVID shot for their child?
Parents have dealt with other vaccinations for other diseases. This one, in terms of the data, and the data is all public, looks really good. The effectiveness, Pfizer said 91% protection against symptomatic disease, and the safety record looks really good.
We understand the decision to get your child vaccinated for coronavirus is a personal one. We want to help you make the best choice for you and your family. So we're taking your questions right to the experts. Tomorrow night at 6, listen in to our interview with a top pediatrician right here in Central Iowa. We're taking your questions about the COVID vaccine for kids directly to the doctors who talk about this stuff every day. So message us with your concerns. The information is right there on your screen.